Hello everyone, this is me, Ebenezer's Media Corner, and it's now time to do a movie review. And this time, I'm gonna be doing a movie review on the 2022 movie The Black Phone. So the movie is directed by Scott Derrickson, and the movie stars Mason Dames, Madeline McGuire, Ethan Hawke, Gemini Davies, and James Ransom. So I watched this movie on Peacock a few days ago, and I gotta say, this was a brilliant movie. And not only that, the movie was also scary too. I'm not into horror movies, but this movie was brilliant. So the movie is about a young boy named Finney who gets kidnapped by this guy named the Grabber, and he takes him to a soundproof basement. And then he hears a ring on a mysterious black phone behind him, and he gets calls from the Grabbers or the victims, and they're giving him advice on how to escape based on their attempts. So this is a movie that looked interesting to me, so I wanted to watch it to give it a shot, and I ended up liking it. So this gives a movie a Stephen King-like vibe that permeates to every aspect of its story and the characters. And I'm not gonna lie here, this movie kind of felt like a mix of psychological thriller and supernatural horror. And it has elements of supernatural, psychological suspense, and horror. And it worked out well. But the movie mostly has supernatural elements. And I believe this is kind of like a true story movie that's based on a short story that takes place in the 1970s. Like I said, I'm not into horror movies, but this movie was brilliant. Nothing about this movie was terrible. Everything about it was just excellent. The cinematography is great. It makes the movie feel like a movie that takes place in the 1970s. The direction is amazing. Scott Derrickson did a fabulous job directing this movie. And he also directed some other excellent movies like Doctor Strange and Sinister. The scares are well executed. They feel real, and they worked out well. They're tense. They build up appropriately. Their editing is marvelous. This movie was well edited, and I really like how they put a lot of effort in the editing. The soundtrack is phenomenal. It feels like a nostalgia trip. The pacing is spectacular. The actual running time for this movie is 102 minutes, but it didn't really feel like it. It felt like 70 minutes. And I felt so relaxed throughout the whole movie. I never felt bored, not even once. The acting performances are fantastic. They're really impressive. Ethan Hawke's performance in the movie was just amazing. And this has got to be one of his best performances in years. And it's really cool to see him play a villain. It was just so amazing. The dialogue is well paced, and the screenplay was good. If you haven't seen this movie before, please watch it. I highly recommend it. And if I ever come across this movie in the store, then I will totally get it. So overall, this movie gets a rating of 9 out of 10, which means brilliant. Alright, that's gonna do it for my review on The Black Phone, and I hope you all enjoyed watching this review. Anyways, this is me. Peace out.